Grievance and dissatisfaction ooze through these two sides with a return to winning ways and history-making on the mindset. From StubHub Center in Carson, California, Chivas USA host Sporting KC. The second time this year in Major League Soccer, Sporting KC are unchanged, and it's a return to his former club for Paulo Nagamura.
And it'll be a big night for him tonight. Paulo plays such a significant role for this team. He balances that midfield. He goes both ways.
Changes for them, but attention is on Nigel Reo-Coker in the center of midfield here once again this evening.
And he is also essential for Chivas USA. Expect to see a big battle between him and Nagamura. This is also a guy that has tremendous experience.
Two teams best described as pictures of uncertainty here. Motivation ripe in the present, success and history expected, with a win overdue. It's MLS, live on SKC TV.
That little bit of quality.
Zusi, the heads go up, here's Dwyer. And he goes wide of Dan Kennedy's right-hand post. He's hungry for goal number 19, isn't he?
And what a good option that was. What a great chance. Beating Hurtado. Look at him beating him to the spot. And just a little bit off. Great way to get yourself up.
Now they're sticking a foot in. And eventually Sporting Kansas City scramble themselves clear. Here's Nagamura against his former employer. Ball forward, looking for Dom Dwyer here. Dom Dwyer has done it! History maker, record breaker. Never before has this club seen a goal scorer quite like him. 19 for the season. And Preki can only watch on as the single-season goal-scoring record for Sporting KC is broken.
And it's excellence followed by the excellence. We talked about being able to find space behind. And Dom Dwyer.
Thank you very much indeed. I'm sure Dom Dwyer will give it a go to get to that number.
Well, at this rate, it won't take him long.
Here's Nigel Reo-Coker. Away from Nagamura. Is there a response from Chivas? Borja shoots! And it's tipped aside by Andy Greenerbaum for our first prize chopper save of the evening.
You see what happens when, as a defensive midfielder, you give up the space, you dive into a tackle. In that case, Lawrence Holm is able to get beat on the dribble. And now your defenders are forced to make a decision here. He goes unchallenged, basically, for 20 yards now. The defenders have to step up a little bit. Good distribution there by Greenerbaum. As long as you can keep the ball here the next couple of minutes, walk into the locker room with that lead.
There may be more for Sporting KC. It's Dom Dwyer slipping it through, and a chance here for Antonio Navalle, and he clips the post, but it's turned in by Benny Feilhaber. The blue blood is pumping again for Sporting Kansas City. They lead 2-0.
And how timely, how fortunate of a balance that Benny Feilhaber's getting in this play. But great vision to find the white man out in the box. And not only that, he's a bit of an X factor as well. Very unpredictable forward, scores all kinds of goals.
Zusi, a chance here for Sporting KC. Zusi inside, Graham Zusi still here. Zusi strikes and scores for Sporting KC. Football dipped in champagne. The champions back to themselves again. Zusi scoring and Sporting leading 3-0.
We talked about bringing quality in the final third. This is quality. Enough patience to wait for the right gap. And there it is. He knows exactly where the ball is, where the goal is. Does not need to look up. Graham Zusi just blasting it past.
As announced earlier on today that he's on his way to Liga MX, and move could happen within the next few days. Here's Zusi. Free kick to Sporting KC. Let's get down to our Avi Fun sideline reporter, Jake. Activity on the bench. We'll get to you in a second as Dom Dwyer makes his way through here. And it's a really good save from Dan Kennedy, denying what would have been Dom Dwyer's 20th goal of the season. Here's Kaji. Low ball fixed in, right across the face to the back post. It drives! Over the bar from Avila. Here he is again. There's a pull back pass here. It's Claudio Biela for Sporting Kansas City to really put the icing on the cake. Sporting Kansas City, it's somewhat of a cosmopolitan look about them now. Easing to victory, leading by 4 goals to 0. Claudio Biela scores.
Simply that kind of night for Chivas USA. You see it in Dan Kennedy's face. Miscommunication, but credit to this man, Claudio Biela, coming off the bench. Not an easy thing to do. Games are very important. Will be key for this coaching staff.
A night worth savouring for Sporting Kansas City. History made courtesy of that man. Andy Greenabon keeping his first clean sheet for Sporting Kansas City as well.